Hey folks, and welcome back to the show. Yes, again, I have another guest here. This is one of my closest and besties of all time, Anthony Summers. And we go back all the way to 1992. Of course, we were just like
35 years ago.
But it's great to have you here, Anthony. And we're just going to be hanging out and talking about some old times. And, you know, it's been a long time since we've performed on stage together, quite a few years, but we go way back. We have been collaborated partners in arts and music, theater, everything for a long time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take you guys back to the 90s and the club days. We have some great stories to tell you about the City Nightclub, of course.
Oh, gosh.
And love her or hate her or love to hate her as we do. The new Madonna album is pretty fantastic, as many of you already know. And so, Anthony, thank you for exposing me to this great new album, because I hadn't heard it yet. And honestly, the reason why I didn't hear anything on it is because I was kind of scared, like a lot of fans, that you wouldn't like it, you know, because it's like, you know, you don't want to be let down or whatever. But when you called me and you're like, Danny, dude, I gotta tell you something. It's kind of crazy, but the new Madonna album is really good. I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me. And he's like, no, it's like the best thing she's done since, you know, the late '90s, Ray of Light and that kind of stuff, and Confessions. So,
really.
But anyway, so tell us about this experience, because he has been obsessing on the new album as well as I have. So,
well, God, the same thing. I was scared. I didn't want to really listen to it because I really didn't care for, you know, most of the songs on any of the last 3 or 4 albums. So it's been a while.
It's been over 20 years since we've really dug one of her records.
I'd kind of gotten used to being disappointed. I figured if she was going to come out with a new album, if she was going to try to make it something, you know, that was really not her, and make it like something that was supposed to be for more modern audiences, which I'm not into as much of, you know, at my age.
Right.
But I found a remix of Danceteria on YouTube. I checked it out and I was like, wait, this is one of her new songs? And it was like really good.
And you're like, what?
And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll sample the album.
Right.
And then I did. And when I did, I was like,
that's when you were just blown away, right?
You guys, I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what just happened, but the new Madonna album is a masterpiece.
And something wonderful just happened.
The new album is a masterpiece. I got 2 copies now. Thank you, Anthony. This one right here is the limited edition red cover but white vinyl. Limited edition, exclusively available at Music Millennium in Portland, Oregon. And you can also go to musicmillennium.com and order it, of course. But yeah, I think the white one's actually sold out. Yeah, I'm glad you got one.
Yeah, that was
and this lovely one too. I really love the yellow cover a lot too, with the black and white photo, same picture or whatever. But pink, hot pink vinyl. And then there's 5 other additions to the new Madonna record that you can get. So yeah, if you're a big fan of the album, you'll probably get more than 1 copy. I love it. I love the artwork too. I think the artwork on the new album is fantastic. The writing is spot on. So I know it's a hard question to ask any Madonna fan, but what's your favorite track on the new album?
I think honestly, Danceteria is my favorite one. It really takes me back. Parts of it remind me of her earliest work when she was doing Everybody, Into the Groove, things like that. It's very dancey, and it also really reminds me of I almost feel like it's her best thing she's done since Vogue.
I have to. I know that you know, folks. That's saying a lot, right?
Feeling.
It gives you that feeling.
Clubbing,
and here's the thing I loved. I've always been a fan about Madonna is, well, at least in not maybe in recent years, but when she was doing some of her best work, was the writing. The writing was absolutely amazing. I've always been very impressed. It's like not everybody can be a songwriter, you know. And she's good at kind of a little bit of everything, and that's kind of how Madonna's always operated. But on this record, along with Stuart Price, obviously, who, in my opinion, when it comes to dance music or any of that kind of stuff, Stuart Price is a genius. Yeah. So, but on this new record, he outdid himself as a producer too. Really? This is out now, Confessions 2. And 7 different versions of vinyl. I love it. It's even also for you hardcore old school people. that like old school stuff, because some of the kids love the old school stuff too. Yeah. It's even available on colored cassette as well. So, and also our mutual friend, a longtime friend, Adam, is a big Madonna fan. He was actually scared to listen to the new record as well. But then he loved it when he heard it. But you got him the. There's a booklet out too. There's the CD that comes with the booklet, and it's got like 16 tracks, I think, or something like that. But many different varieties to listen to the new Madonna record for sure. So. Since you are my guest, of course you know the rules as always. You get to listen to whatever you want, and I know you want to follow up with another Madonna song as we go into this set, which is all chosen by yours truly over here. And so it was kind of interesting because we played Why Is It So Hard, obviously from the classic Erotica album in '92. You wanted to hear that because there was something similar in the new record that you thought was it really reminded you of that track on Erotica.
Right, like we were saying, like a lot of the songs in this album really remind me of like actually not just that one album, but also different tracks remind me of other albums. So this one from this album is following up from the last song. This is the one that reminds me of her track on the album My Sins Are My Savior.
On the new record, yeah. It's the last track on side 2, yeah. It is. It's very similar to the track that we just opened with. Now, if you haven't heard the new Madonna album, probably most of my audience has, but there are people that are just discovering it too, because it's kind of like they're kind of slowly going into it, because the last few years haven't been the great Madonna records. So, but anyway, I actually, like I was saying earlier, I actually am a fan of the Madam X record, but that was a record that was a certain kind of taste. It was very. You had to be in. It's just. It wasn't like a universal record like the new one is. The new one's universal. All right, My Sins Are My Savior. Isn't that the truth? Thank you for being here with us tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to listen to some great classics and some new stuff that really kicks ass too. From this guy. He's got great taste in music anyway. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to start with a new track from Madonna's brand new album, Confessions 2, the #1 album in the nation right now, and a track called My Sins Are My Savior with special guest Anthony Summers. This is Danny Deese, and remember, benatarfreak@gmail.com for your requests and all that good stuff. And we'll be back after this.
Toujours été son soldat.
Strangers in overcoats, hurry on home. Tonight I've been walking in the rain. Someone's been talking and I've got the blame. Chained, framed, you know what I mean. Push me in the corner and I'll scream. Just give me one more chance. One more chance.
Hey folks, and welcome back to the show. That was quite a little set there for you, chosen by my in-studio guest this week, Anthony Summers. Welcome back to the show, Anthony. And one of those, I know that we played now. If you're not aware of this yet, you need to be. This is The Cure, and it's the remix album to Songs of a Lost World, which this one's called Mixes of a Lost World. And that was the Daybreakers remix of their hit single Warsong, taken off the #1 album. Actually, The Cure's, that album actually went to #1 on the charts. They have not been able to do that since 1992's release of Wish. You remember the album Wish? That's the one that had Friday I'm in Love, and yeah, all that stuff. Anyway, we're big Cure fans too, but we're not talking about The Cure right now. We're actually talking about getting off The Cure. We're going to talk about these guys. This is this just came out probably about 2 weeks ago. It is a 3 vinyl set of all of the remixes of the one and only New Order, which this guy is a huge fan of. Actually, you know, and now that you're on the show, I want to talk about one of my favorite performances you ever did at the City Night, back at the old days. At the City Nightclub when you did Regret by New Order. That was a great performance. There's also a remix of Regret that's on this remix collection called the Fire Island remix. I just recently played it on the show, actually. But yeah, I do think about you when I hear that song, because that was a great show. But also, tell me a little bit more about the Pet Shop Boys. I know that there was something that, hold on just a second. Let me grab my notes over here. Because if I try to remember and I do it wrong, I don't want to say it wrong. We were talking about, My Sins Are My Savior, and we also played in that set, we played that really rare long version of the song Rent.
Yeah, very rare.
From the Pet Shop Boys, and it's taken actually from a 12-inch single is made for DJs only. See, there's a lot of like those old DJ 12-inch singles. If you guys have them, don't sell them. There's a lot of that stuff that may never ever see the light of day again.
I don't think that mix is even on an actual disc recording.
No, there are a lot of vinyl records of dance music like that, you guys. If you're big fans, you know, and you see that stuff, and it was like, I already have that song. It may be a different version of the song than you're used to. So, yeah, that was Rent, the full 7 minute long version of the song. And also, in that set, you also played it's kind of funny that you picked that song, because it's one of my favorites too. It's a track called One More Chance, taken from the follow-up to their brilliant debut, the album Actually, which also featured the #1 dance track, What Have I Done to Deserve This, with the late Dusty Springfield. So, I'm not surprised by all this good stuff that you want to play on the show or whatever. I'm really proud that I actually the one that really exposed him to back to The Cure again, to this remix album. It's really fantastic. If you're a fan of dance music and the lyrical genius of Robert Smith, this is definitely a record to own in your collection. Yeah, and now I know that earlier we were playing Madonna, but I wanted to talk about let's take them back a little bit here for a minute, and tell us about how we became friends. I don't think people know this story.
Oh God!
Think back.
How long ago was
that? That was
about 91. We met
1991. Yeah.
Yeah. Downtown, both of us club kids back in the day, basically like homeless or living with friends off and on, doing that.
Couch surfing.
Not living with family, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We,
couch
beyond
surfing.
that, but definitely like just going to the club all the time, and that's like. That's how we shared our love of music, and also that's just that was our growing up. That was our college.
That was our college. Yeah. So we learned a lot about all kinds of music all over the world. We were exposed to a lot of really neat things in the art world too that I don't think that a lot of people would have experienced. There was some crazy shit that we were experienced too, but we experimented with drugs. Yes, we did. Yes. I think I was worse than you when it came to acid. Do you remember the summer of 1992? I was probably on LSD the whole summer. when I was working at McDonald's, remember with JJ?
Wasn't just you, honey.
We know that. That's where I got it from everybody else in the club. But anyway, it was actually really safe to be downtown in those days.
It was different back then.
It was much different.
The club was the City Nightclub.
The club where a lot of people went was the City Nightclub. There was a couple other clubs too, but they weren't as special. They were just kind of whatever. There was the Quest, which was a rival of ours, I think, as far as, because it was like, but here's the thing though, the City Nightclub became the most popular because all the straight people wanted to start hanging out at the club too, because we had better music. At least in those days, the gay clubs had really good music. I don't know about today, but back in those days, the City Nightclub is special because you could go into one area of the club and hear Joy Division and Bauhaus and Siouxsie and the Banshees, and then just go right downstairs and hear, the latest Pet Shop Boys track or the latest dance track from so-and-so or whatever. We had a little bit of everything, so we kind of split that way, and also the stage shows. That's where we really started to bond as friends, as performers.
Our first show, 1992,
Vamp.
Danny Deese's show.
That was so
I did
fun.
a number.
And speaking of Vamp, would you mind if I showed a little bit of old clips from?
Oh no, please do.
Lost in the shadows.
Remember, we were children back then. And,
he did a great job in that number, but I would like before
I still have a thing for capes.
Cloak Jones. No, but before we go into another set of music, I do want to share maybe a couple little quick clips of it's going back a long ways now, 35 years, but the kind of crazy kind of stage stuff that we were doing at the City Nightclub. We weren't drag queens. We were very, very accepted by all the drag queens in the scene and stuff like that, but we didn't want to just get up there and do drag. We wanted to do actual stage shows, and I think yourself, me, you, Carlotta, a lot of us were very inspired by doing films on stage. Yeah. Kind of like the way Kate Bush sings about films. We wanted to perform a film on stage. Yeah, full production of a film. Of course, there was like The Exorcist and Hellraiser. There was what's another one that I really loved?
Oh goodness.
Well, I remember there's one infamous night. Do you remember the most infamous night?
I do. I'm not going to say anything. But you can say it.
But it was one of Anthony's shows, actually.
He said it.
And it was called Fashion Terrorist back in 1995. That was the night I killed the chicken. And, the other thing is, there was a lot of other crazy stuff going on that night, too. His number was normal. This is the only normal one in this show. But, the other crazy thing that happened that night, too, was remember fucking Lady O, who was Miss Gay Portland at the time. I think in 90... No, not yet. This is 95. But Lady O, I think this is before she became Rosebud, too.
Before, yeah.
And she was completely butt naked. And she was like... But you couldn't see anything, but she's naked. It's like she's hiding the private parts. But she had this sausage. And do you remember she had this sausage between her legs, and she had this knife or whatever. And she did Tiffany, I Think We're Alone Now.
We were doing a little bit of, shock arts.
It was beyond. It was beyond. Like, people that they were like, oh my God, what's going on? And then, of course, Nathan Bequiva doing that legendary monologue that he did for the opening, remember? And he was all like fucking smoking that cigarette, like fucking Shayna. It's just like his hair and everything. Anyway. So, what do you want to go into, like, the set? We're going to, in this set, I'm going to mix it in somehow, but we're going to show a couple cute little clips of me and Anthony back in the day working the stage at the City Nightclub. But also in that set, we're going to be hearing some more of your fabulous music. Now, what would you like to start this set off with?
Well, I guess if you're going to, go through some of the old school stuff, we'd have to put in some... Ministry or Skinny Puppy.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot this guy. We were me and Anthony were the ones that would hang out upstairs just as much as downstairs at the City. So, yeah, Ministry, Skinny Puppy. Which?
Oh, let's see. I'd like to hear, you know what I like. Scarecrow, maybe.
Scarecrow by Ministry.
Skinny Puppy, I'd like to hear some.
Okay. Well, we'll pick
Assimilate,
something.
Maybe.
Assimilate? Yeah. I have it all. Which is another band who has been reissued on vinyl, by the way. The entire catalog of Skinny Puppy has been reissued on vinyl, 180 gram vinyl. It sounds fantastic. And as this guy knows, when we're here in the studio and we're listening, especially dance music, for those of you and not in the know, and you're a big fan of electronic or dance music, wait till you listen to it on vinyl if you haven't. It's an incredible.
Literally sounds different.
It literally sounds different. It's amazing. That's why I was telling him we were kind of spoiled when we were club kids because all the DJs were playing the wax, and hopefully they'll go back into that because it makes a difference. It's just got this resonance and this richness to it. And we heard that in a club, and we also were spoiled too because we had a lighted dance floor too, didn't we?
Yes.
Oh man, see, that's why
it was fun. It was a great club. We were lucky to have that.
We were lucky to have some of the after hours there too, because I was a janitor there for a little while. This is before I started doing the shows and everything. But I was working there too. But the after hours too, and Alex would play music for us. It was just a lot of fun.
And you could go until 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
The club.
And that's a whole other history too, because Lady Swordlow is the one that kind of changed the curfew law in Portland. Yeah. So kids would have somewhere safe to be indoors after hours because a lot of the kids were hanging out in the streets, and you know what that can lead to. So I mean, I think he did a good thing with that. But anyway, so we're going to start off. And we're going to come back in a little bit, but we're going to start off and intermixing ourselves in this from the past, just to look back and kind of laugh. It's like a photo book to us, but because we kind of grew up on stage. But also in this mix, you're going to hear a couple classics from Ministry and Skinny Puppy with my special guest, Anthony Summers, longtime collaborator and best friend, and we'll be back after this.
and held in restraint for up to 10 minutes. Their hands driving, their bodies twitching.
What are you doing? Hey, folks, and welcome back to the show. This is Danny Deese, and you're watching the Danny Deese Show on YouTube and Rumble. Like I always tell my audience, if there's any songs or any tracks or anything that's cut out by YouTube, you can always watch the full-length episodes of all of these shows on Rumble, rumble.com/user/DannyD27. And that's the profile there. So anything that you miss on YouTube, you just move on over to Rumble. And it's nice, too, because I like keeping both channels. That way, sometimes people don't care what was cut out. Maybe it was a song or something they didn't care about. But if there is something, especially like sometimes when people request stuff, or I have a guest on the show, sometimes they miss out on hearing their song. And unfortunately, it's just YouTube's copyright, whatever. But anyway, in the meantime, you still can hear everything on Rumble. So anyway, Anthony, there's so many. Oh my God, that set was insane. So, that was weird though. But we were of course spliced in there. That last thing that you just saw was his brilliant performance of Lost in the Shadows, the classic, #1 classic, rock classic from Lou Gramm, taken from the Lost Boys soundtrack back in 1987. And what do you remember of that night?
I remember that the house was packed for the show. I remember doing the show and having people grab onto my legs. That was pretty cool. I
know the girls were just like, ah, yeah. The boys too, but
but it was great. I mean, we were young. It was like the first basically professional performance that I ever got to work on.
Me too. And so basically, it was just we had an idea, and we were just bound and determined to do it. And we did kind of have some what would you say? A little bit of resistance, because we kind of, and I guess it's okay to take credit for it, especially in that particular scene. Everybody was a drag queen as far as the stage went, and we just really wanted to step outside of that. And there wasn't many people doing what we were doing, so I think we're kind of bringing this avant-garde theater to a club scene, which is like, what? Because it wasn't a traditional sit-down theater kind of situation where people did sit down during the show at the club or whatever, because the DJ would, start the show and we'd have announcers and stuff like that. But it definitely, the whole situation was not what a traditional club was, even from the get-go. I mean, the way Lanny had it set up was so untraditional. So that's how we learned. We didn't know. We're like, what?
Yeah, a nightclub with a midnight show is not common. You see midnight shows at theaters.
But somehow it worked. Somehow we made it work. And when we became friends, it was like, there was an intellectual thing, especially artistically and creatively, that we were like, I really want to do this kind of stuff. And a lot of it was the movies, was it not?
Yeah.
A lot of it was horror movies, because we always shared a love for, horror cinema. But it just kind of developed and began to grow as it went. And then, of course, we started taking it more serious as
part
we went.
Of our zeitgeist, our imagination.
Yes,
we
got that place. Let us live out our imagination on stage. Yeah. It really did, and it was really amazing. I learned a lot. I think for me, at least, I can't speak for you, but for me, I always learn the hard way about everything. But and then also in that too, I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. You guys were. One thing I do remember about that night was that I was just wearing, basically, it was like one of those $2 fucking Halloween costume, like the hood and everything. It's just the generic hood, but the thing was, then I was like this big, and and the material, do you remember the material made me slide on the stage like a snake. And so when I came out on stage, I was doing that. Oh my God, I just remember the look on you guys, people's faces was just hilarious. We just had so much fun. It just allowed you to be free. Yeah. It's like, if you were a shy kid, you started hanging out at the City, you weren't shy anymore. I mean, even people remember Nicole, even Gothic Nicole. We all knew her as Gothic Nicole. Totally iconic legend in Portland, Oregon back in the day. There was people that were just, it was almost like it was like cartoon. It was so odd and cool.
It's like a show.
It was like
I mean, our whole life was kind of
Club
like a
kids,
show.
Club Kids. Oh my God, yeah, for sure. And also in that set too, you know, we heard Israel by Siouxsie. That's an all-time favorite for all of us, I think. And what I always loved about your taste in music, because you're like me that way, he can go from something very, very pop, like Kylie Minogue, and go right into Skinny Puppy. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was really nice hearing Skinny Puppy in Ministry. We have another show that we did many moons ago. It was called Love, Sex, and Death.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the photo shoot for that? In the cemetery. No, the show was it was pretty controversial for its time, especially, I mean, oh my God, if we did it now, it'd even be worse because people are so crazy. But, we played Nazi soldiers in that show, and it was, we're like killing people, not really, but, simulating killing people on stage and stuff like that. But it went with the song and the music. What track was it? Was it
a resurrection thing where where the Nazis were the people came back from the dead and took out the Nazis. Right. To be clear.
right. So it wasn't like we just killed a bunch of innocent.
But we were
people.
doing ministry. It was Land of Rape and Honey, and so we were trying to show how there had been.
So there was a story and cohesive story to it. Sometimes I don't think people in that particular environment understood that, so they would automatically, But ignorance is bliss. So, but God dang, we were very daring in the stuff that we did, and it was encouraged, which was kind of cool. But not to the degree of destructiveness or anything like that. But
not that didn't happen. Or anything.
Not that we did it. We did it. We were crazy on stage. We were crazy girl. Crazy. Okay. Crazy. Oh, Halo was in that too. Of course, Depeche Mode and their classic. Yeah. Depeche Mode, now, I don't know, like we were talking about earlier, now, I don't know if they're going to cut that shit out. Depeche Mode, but they do a lot, because Warner Brothers, owns their music. So, but if they do, you can see anything, like I said, anything that gets cut, rumble.com is where you can find my profile and see all of the songs and tracks and things that YouTube, unfortunately, cuts out. But anyway. Now... Now now this was his idea, which I think is awesome. But he wanted to actually close out tonight's show with something we all did for the closing number that night. And Vamp is a really important show for me and him personally because it's kind of how we started. Mm-hmm. And I remember people were even mad at us for calling it Vamp. How dare you call something after a Grace Jones movie? I'm like, how dare you even tell me I can't? I remember that the Queens were mad at us, and I'm like, but then after they saw the show, because it's just like tier higher ups, the cliques. Every scene has that. But I remember all the big time queens, came backstage after that show, and they were just flabbergasted of how much they loved what they saw, and it was something different
because it was all drag shows before that,
right? And then we were up there as vampires,
theater vampire show,
theater to vampire type stuff. It was really,
but it packed the club.
And there was a huge goth scene in Portland in those days for sure, and especially at the City Nightclub. We were the kind of performers that people from upstairs would actually come down and watch the shows for. So I. Bless you. We really loved that. It was really special to us. But so he wanted to see the last number that we did in that historical show that night, Vamp, that kind of changed our lives. Everything was different after that. Yeah, it really was. And of course, the late and great master of it all himself, David Bowie, and his number one club hit, Fashion. And this also includes moi over here. And also the beautiful Katie and Christy, the late Christy, her twin sister passed away, unfortunately. But they're also in this number. We're all in this number. JJ's in this number. Who else is in there? So lots of people. And we always like to do that, too, when we would close a show. Just like everybody involved, it was our sense of family and connection in those days. And we used art to do that. I'm proud of that. I think it was a great thing that we did. And but anyway, love seeing you, sweetheart. I see this guy all the time, but it's really nice to have him on the show. He's been a big supporter of everything that I've done for the last fucking 500 years. So
only 500.
Only 500, sweetie, darling. Anyway, I wanted to talk about, before we take off though, I wanted to talk about how much I loved back in the day your impersonation I don't know if you were Patsy or Eddie. You were one of the girls, but when you guys did
No,
that
I
opening
did
sequence,
Patsy, darling. I was
you were
Patsy.
Patsy. You were Patsy.
Lady O was
Lady
Eddie.
O. It was Lady O and
Absolutely
Anthony
fabulous.
did.
Pet Shop Boys.
They did Patsy and Eddie, and they did Ab Fab by the Pet Shop Boys. But they were introducing everybody that was in the show that night, and so instead of using Divulge and Gaultier and all these like really famous fashion designers, he used all the names of the performers that were very clever, very cool. Anyway, great memories. You know, you got to come back on the show. We have so many stories, Anthony.
Yeah.
I want to share. We have so many stories to share with you guys. So he'll be back on the show soon. I'm glad I'm getting back into doing the interviews and stuff again and having a connection with you guys out there. It's really makes me happy. Anyway, thank you so much, Anthony, for being here tonight and, you know, hanging out with me and playing all this really great music. And it's really crazy. Yeah, pretty much everything's on vinyl now.
That's great.
I know, I love it. All right, love you, Anthony. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll be back on the show probably in a few weeks or something like that, because I'm going to start doing more interviews a lot and stuff like that and whatnot, because I just kind of want to have a little bit of the coffee talk time too with my friends and other music fans out there. Music, it brings us all together. That's what I love about doing this show. It's one thing in this world, no matter what all of our differences are, when it comes to the music, everything else doesn't matter. It just doesn't. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. All right, Anthony, thank you for being here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, much love to everybody out there, and take care.
Dance, but I don't know its name. The people from bad homes do again and again. It's big and it's bland, full of tension and fear. They do it over there, but we don't do it here. Fashion, turn to the left. Fashion, turn to the right. Fashion, we are the Goon Squad and we're coming to town. Beep beep, beep beep. Listen to me, don't listen to me. Talk to me, don't talk to me. Dance with me, don't dance with me. No. Beep beep. It's a brand new talk, but it's not very clear. That people from good homes start talking this year. Fashion. It's loud and it's tasteless. I've not heard it before. You shout it while you're dancing on the dance floor. Fashion, fashion, turn to the left. Fashion, fashion. We are the Goon Squad and we're coming to town. Beep beep. Listen to me, don't listen to me. Talk to me, don't talk to me. Dance with me, don't dance with me. No. Beep beep. Beep beep. Fashion.